every time I ask God, like I invite him into a part of my life and ask him, like, can you make this better? He does. Hey guys, welcome to Make Away Life Coaching. My name is Sarah Abbott and I'm the life coach here. Okay, so I've been doing a little introduction to who I am and what we do here, and I just wanted to talk to you about my journey as a mother. When I became a mother, I thought I would be like June Cleaver. I wasn't aware that I was thinking that. That was actually like this major bombshell moment in therapy when I disclosed, like my therapist was like, who would be the best mom you could think of to be? And I was like, June Cleaver. She's like, well, she's not real. She also might be on Valium. I'm like, what? Anyway, until then I didn't even know how unrealistic my expectations were. But here's what I did know. I did know that my basic character flaws followed me into motherhood. And I was really hoping they wouldn't. Isn't that like terrible when that happens? So just like I experienced in my marriage, I was impatient. I was angry a lot. And I was like feeling like rushed and not present. It was awful, you guys. Like, talk about feeling stuck in the desert. I was super stuck and super frustrated. I went to my old go-to, pulled a bunch of books off the shelf at the bookstore to try to change my life and become a better mother. Nothing worked, because it never does. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I don't think that life change happens through self-help very often. And it's actually a really sad illusion, because then on top of it, us women and people who try to change our lives, then we feel like failures on top of it. Ugh, that's terrible. So anyway, I went on the same journey I'd been on with my husband, where I like started by praying, like, God, just please help me to treat this child how I love him. Let those two be congruent, okay? Because they weren't. And that started to change. Every time I ask God, like I invite him into a part of my life and ask him, like, can you make this better? He does, so that's amazing. Also, one of the central tenets of Make Away Life Coaching is that I really believe God wants us to put in work ourselves. Not all the work. We cannot really recreate ourselves from the inside out on our own, I don't believe. But I know that he wants us to try and to learn things and get some tools and knowledge that can make us better. So again, I talked about it last week. I was able to see an amazing Christian therapist. And she really gave me some amazing tools. She gave me a lot of insight into my anger. You can go back into our previous videos on, actually you have to go to YouTube for those. You can find them on my website, makeawaylifecoaching.com. All of our old videos are there. And it links to the YouTube page. But I did a whole series on a book called How We Love, and How We Love changed my life. And what I learned from my therapist and then from the book is that I'm a vacillator, and vacillators are angry people. And it stems from childhood woundings. We all have childhood woundings. Nobody gets off scot-free from childhood. But anyway, mine manifested in anger. And I was so sick of it, but I was stuck. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get out of the desert. I was stuck. It was terrible. Hopeless feeling. So with these tools and this knowledge and with God helping me, it's just gotten better every year. I'm still not perfect, okay? Here we are, stuck in our home 24/7 hours a day. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in this pandemic, and it's really revealing all of our flaws, right? Like, we're having a mirror held up to how we parent, how we are in a relationship, you know, it's hard, who we are, how we cope with stress. But I'm so grateful that I did the work and that I asked God to help me. And actually, at the beginning of this pandemic, I already talked about this in a video, but something really powerful happened. I listen to sermons a lot when I'm jogging every day, and oh my gosh, so I heard a sermon, you can go back and watch this on the other video, telling me that sometimes what we need to do is to ask God love the person through us. And I was like, yes, that sounds great. So that's what I do now. Every single day on my prayer list, I have a little notebook, and I write down the things and the people I want to pray for. So if I ever tell you I'm praying for you, it's for real. Actually, write your name down. But now every single day I pray, God, please love my husband and my children through me, and please be patient with them through me, because I need help, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you. Again, it goes back to the mission statement here at Make Away Life Coaching, which is that you need two things to change your life. You need to ask God for help, He will make a way through the desert. That's his promise. But you have to ask him in for help. And then secondly, I'm going to help you with the tools and knowledge I've picked up over the years. I went to therapy school to be a therapist, so I learned a ton. And I think I know what tools actually help. A lot of it's garbage. So I just want you to know that. Okay, we will not do garbage here, I promise. Thank you for joining us. Come back next week. We're going to start getting into a little bit of, I don't know, it's relationship work, but it's also how you see people and how those misunderstandings you have about people are tarnishing your relationship. Make sure you like us here on YouTube so you never miss a video. We're here every single Wednesday. You can also subscribe at makeawaylifecoaching.com. And then every single month, I will send you one email. That's it, once a month, with something I think pretty profound that only goes to our website subscribers. So you want to make sure you don't miss it. If you like this video, I would super appreciate a thumbs up. I hope you have a blessed week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.